Morning, everyone. Morning. How are you all? Fine. Let me show you what we have discussed in the previous classes. Let's move slowly. Open folder, full stack 9. Now, to the people who are new or to the people who are there earlier, to both the batches, one more time, I'm just reminding everything. Now, here we have it one GitHub. If you go to my GitHub page, you can see our GitHub full stack 9. If you go to the GitHub one, our code will be there. Anything in the HTML till now, we can able to see inside HTML, inside the notes, you can see all the topics, individual notes, including one notes for HTML.pdf. Okay, and HTML.pdf contain complete notes. Remaining notes is if you want to read, you will see something called topics.txt, which will give you order. Next, if you go to the code, inside the code, you are having it like all the code we did it in different classes. And if you go to the revision, inside the revision, you can able to see topic wise notes for, individual topics, HTML. If you are not getting it like what are headings, if you go inside this, you can able to see headings line by line, to explain you what each heading. Okay. And they explained you those things with comments. Next, if you go here, you can able to see the projects. We did something called www. If you remember, first project I have shown you one website, the first website in the internet, www, which is World Wide Web Project. Everyone should do this World Wide Web Project. If you go here, this website we built it, sir. We all know this how to build it. We took one heading. Online, can you see my screen? Yes. For the people who cannot see my screen, I think they join from browser, join from the app. You can able to see. Now this is heading, paragraphs inside the anchor tags, and this is all definition list. Similarly, we did some projects like, similarly, if you see, we also did some projects like profile, timetable, okay, and you can see those projects here. We discussed also Git and GitHub. To the newer batch who merged it here, they may not had any Git idea on how to push and do it in Git and GitHub. Don't worry. After CSS, we will discuss one more time before we go to the JavaScript, Git and GitHub in detail. At the time, you will get a clarity. Now, we are maintaining one Telegram group. You can even join in the Telegram group so that any doubts and all will be maintained. Everything is mentioned here itself. Okay. Along with this, because we are in a revision, we are not writing with anything in the classroom, but we will maintain it once we started our CSS. Daily, we will have it our content in the classroom also. Till now, does anyone have any doubts? Are everyone clear, ma? With the content? Yeah. Now, let's start here. Let's start here. go to the code. Today, I'm gonna teach one more time the last topic, which is HTML5, which we discussed, the old batch already discussed. The newer batch, it will be a kind of revision. HTML5 is very simple. Have you provided the GitHub link? Yes, we have give GitHub link, sir. Even my GitHub link will be available in the Telegram also, I think. Someone mentioned it. You can check it. Now, HTML5. Let's go here. Let me show it here. Now, how did you create this Prasad one? How did you created this line one? How did you create this square one? You can even create in a circle one using in a circle one. You can do this kind of things using SVG properties. Using SVG properties. Now, if you use SVG, SVG can make you draw some kind of SVG images. SVG means scalable vector graphics. Scalable vector graphics. If you wanted circle, you can give circle tag. If you wanted rectangle, you will give a rectangle. Interesting thing is you can even animate this. See, I said it, animate. Can you see this? Animate from blue to green. From blue to green. When this animation will work, ma? When you click. When this animation will work? When you click. How much time it will work? Good. Go here. Can you see? Can you see? And it will go infinite times. In 2 seconds, blue will turn to green and it will repeat it for infinite times. Let me make it more short so that you can see more kind of nice. Oh, it's not taking, it's taking only integer, I think. No, it will take. I think I have to click now. 0.4. Let me go and click. Are you getting my point, ma? And these kind of things are possible with SVGs. SVG is an advanced feature in the HTML. HTML5 offers so many things. HTML5 offers so many things, and out of them we have in HTML5, which they have. HTML5 offers something like picture tag. We already discussed it. Video tag, we discussed it. Audio tag, we discussed it. Semantic elements, we discussed. Similarly, it uses SVGs. It uses canvas. It uses drag and drop. It uses data attributes. How do you do canvas? If you say canvas means, sir, an empty canvas will be created, and this empty canvas you can modify in JavaScript. You need a basic JavaScript to do this, which we will discuss in JavaScript classes, these things. Similarly, drag and drop. We can even perform drag and drop by making draggable equals to true, by making draggable is equals to true, and trigger in JS. So what we will do is if we write any element draggable equals to true, that element you can drag. But when you drag, what will happen? You will drag somewhere and you will drop somewhere. Huh? For that, you need to write JavaScript. Okay. So the JavaScript is needed. What are mean by data attributes? Data attributes. We can even store, we can even store, we can even store data inside, we can even store data inside HTML elements, HTML elements. We can even store data inside HTML elements using data attributes. Online, someone is asking about the patterns. Okay. After we discuss these things, we will do one more time the patterns only. Okay. So that you will understand it more with the regular expressions only. They are easy and somewhat tricky also. Okay. We will do the regular expressions anyway in JavaScript classes also, but still. Okay. Now let's start, sir. Let's start our first one. Go here. SVG. Circle. Can I create using SVG some circle? Yes. Write it here. SVG. These are some things new. These all are some kind of new things. Circle. Circle. CX. CY. R. Fill. These are the things. CX. CX. Center X. CY. Center Y. R. Radius. Fill. Color. What color you want to fill? If you do these things, it will actually create it, sir. Can we start? Can we create it now? One. If I go here, show preview. Now, SVG. I'm gonna take it from here. Copy. Go here. Paste it. Then, where do you want it? At 200. CY 200. Radius 100. You can give something like at y-axis I want it like 120. X-axis I wasn't it like some kind of 120. Radius, I want it like some 50. Mhm. 100, 100, then it becomes correct. Now fill red. By default, black will come. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts, ma'am? No. 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 You can even do animate for this also. Only for this SVG elements, this animate property is there. Animate, animate. You can even write to red to green from red. I can say duration 2 seconds and you can say duration 2 seconds, animate. Let's go with begin, click, click. Now, what property it has to change? It has to change the property name, attribute name. It has to change the fill. Here, fill is there, na? Fill, I am changing it. Fill. Or attribute name, I can say, I can change R from R originally 50 to 100 or 80 in 1 second. In 1 second. Now, if I go here, if I go to this infinite repeat count, indefinite, these all are advanced features, sir. Most of the people who knows HTML, they don't know these things. Now, any doubts, ma'am? Now, let's make it 30 to 50. Now, when we click only, will animation start, sir? Yes, because you said it a begin click. Okay. There will be different things. Actually, interesting point, understand it. This animation may not be supported by every browser. These are new properties actually. Okay, ma? Now, next. Next one. Same thing, you can even try a rectangle. Only when I click only it will work. Okay. I think hover is also there. No. Hover is not there. Or mouse over. When I put my mouse, no need to click. Whenever I put my mouse, automatically it will start. Okay, you have different things here. I am using click. Any doubts? Doubts, ma'am? No. If you see some SVG animations, SVG animations, HTML, code pen, you can able to see beautiful animations which are having it in code pen. Okay, they did it to JavaScript, HTML and everything. Okay, but they did it with the basic SVG only. In the SVG, they put this one image, and that one image they make it in JavaScript and HTML goes in different ways. Or take this. These balls are SVG images. That one we can try. Or these are also SVG images only. They're using SVG text. They created one text, and that text they are using it in CSS, and they're changing it however they want. Are you getting my point, ma? Now, when we discuss CSS, we can able to make it more better. Next, you can even use rectangle such that here rectangle X, Y, Z, something kind of one. Here height 20. No. Any doubts, ma'am? Now you can make rectangles like this, or you can even make lines. Rectangles X, Y, height, width, and fill. And if you are taking it lines, you can draw a line in different ways. You can even draw different lines in different ways. X 55, Y 15, X2 180, 225. Any doubts, sir? X1, Y1, X2, Y2, which will go with the stroke. Now, next, can I give animation for this? Yes, you can give animations for anything. X2, Y2, attribute name, X2 from 185, 185 to, sorry, 0 to 185. Initially, it is in the position 55. 185. Why it is not coming? Line stroke also you will have something. Or initially it shouldn't come. Now, someone in the online asked me this question, what is difference between x1, x2, y2, y2? That's a basic mathematics, sir. When you have a line, first coordinate is x1, y1, second coordinate is x2, y2, and you will draw it. Okay. And these properties, if you don't know, also no worries, ma. These properties, we can do it using CSS animations. That's all. In olden times, we used to use CSS animation only. These are just coming now, these properties. Next, you can even give your text. If you want to give beautiful animation to your text, mention your text using things like this. Now, for text, you can give some kind of stroke border or something. Prasad, you can give text. Mm, SVG text. SVG text. You can give, adjust, you can even adjust it some kind of text. Code one. Some properties of text. You can make them bold. If you say some kind of font weight bold, they will become bold. Okay. You can use a property called T-span. You can even use a property called T-span whenever you are giving text inside the text. T-span means text span. Do you guys remember what is a span, sir? Span is an inline element. There are two elements, block and inline. Span is an inline. Inside the text, only if I wanted only particular thing, like go here. If I say my name is Prasad. If I don't give any color, it will be black. But only for this guy, I wanted to give red color. Then I will use T-span. For this, you can give the colors. Something like fill, red, font weight, bold, spelling wrong. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts, man? Now, let's use this animate to move X begin load, write it here. X value initially 10 and sorry, it should go to 100 and it should be 10. Now on load it's not working. On click it might work. Are you getting my point, ma? Online, is it clear, sir? What I'm doing? Online, can you see this? Online, any doubts? Offline? By doing small things, when you do CSS also, you will get a better idea to make these things more beautiful and more good looking. The code will be always available for you. Okay. Now, now you can also give some kind of path. You can also give some kind of path, sir. If you make it some kind of path, it will come in different ways. Okay. Now, if I want to print the same thing in a different way, I can even use, last but not least, I can use inside the SVG path. I'm gonna take the path. For path, I will take some dimensions and I will take the dimensions here from this guy. Like middle values, coordinate values. Okay. Middle where you want to start, coordinates are where and where. Okay, those things they will mention. If you change those things, it will change so many things. Okay. Here three coordinates are there. Okay. Starting from the middle 2020. And those are absolute values. Actually, this 20, 10 and all are absolute values. You will understand it in future. Now, inside this path, let me give here fill transparent and give me my text. Let's go here. Fill transparent. Now, if I go here, my text path, text path here. I need to refer this particular text, href. href. Which path you wanted, href. And for this, I will give one ID. Same like how the label and ID are connected. For this, I will give one label here. For this, I will give one ID. And that ID, you will connect it here using this. Why it did not work? Here ID I gave. This I gave. Fill red. Now it should come along this particular path. It should come. Maybe they are using this XLMS. It's like, what is this, sir? This one is actually, I told you, these are features are actually, they are still working on now. This one just to support the whole internet, whatever you are using. Sir, why to use path tag? Imagine I want my text to print like this in different paths, different way. First, you will create a curve using path, and then that path you will give one ID, and in that ID you will give this your particular image, your particular text. Automatically, your text will come in that path. Now, where I did the mistake. Actually, it should work. I think P capital text path. If you go here, text path should be inside the text. Then it will work. Inside the text. Can you see Prasad came in a curvature? Can you see that, sir? Prasad came in a curvature. This letter. This curvature comes because of these coordinates. The more coordinates you give, and here 100 comma 20, here 150 comma 60, 80, 200, here 200, what? So, no, it's not working. 120, 100, 100. The next, this one is for something like 20. Each one is some coordinates. For the people who didn't get it, we are just connecting some dots in the basic geometry. You can change these dots however you want it. 40, 50. Middle values will be 80. No, 150. 150. You can even turn them in however the things you want. Is there any doubts? Is it clear, ma? Now, so these all are the things which are possible. I'm just showing you these things because these are possible. Okay, it's not like a role light you have to do these things only. But imagine in future you wanna keep it your text, something like some kind of designing ones like this. You can able to try it. Websites, when you are creating a websites, different people goes with designs, different designs. Let me show you some nice websites. If I go to some websites like this, go here, let me show you some design, some websites. Imagine I'm going to some websites, something named somareality.com. Now when I give here, this one looks simple. Okay, they are not having anything more. It is very simple design. I thought something more will be there. Or let's go here, visit the site. Now, can you see this? Some kind of effect, some kind of light ones. You can able to do these things with CSS, and you can able to create the sites like this interactive ones. See this kind of animations. See this. Now, when you are creating website, this is what most people don't know. When they thought it like they create the websites or web developer, they think which is normal websites. In AI era, if you create a normal website, if you create a normal website, that is not benefit you. You should learn doing it nice CSS, nice JavaScript. You should make it as creative as possible. Your creativity is the more important. For that, you should check it on different sites. Someone asked, can we download this website? You can't download sites, but you can able to inspect it. Inspect and check it how they are doing it. Everything, their CSS, their HTML, everything you can able to see. If they used any images, you can able to see their images also, and you can able to take their images also. Are you getting my point, ma? Yeah. Always check some new websites that will give you a good design. And if you wanted any inspiration, I think I told you these sites. Always, if you wanted to check inspiration for a good site, Dribble. Dribble is a site which will give you a nice inspiration. And when I explained Figma, I told you this, Dribble and Behance. Similarly, Canva is also more powerful. Canvas, not Canva. Canvas is also more powerful. If I go to Canvas, HTML, I can able to see so many Canvas graphics. Usually, Canvas is used for graphics. Let me go here. They created one canvas, empty canvas, and this empty canvas, they can able to do so many logics here. Now they draw one line, but in HTML, they will write only this much canvas. But in JavaScript, they will write it. In JavaScript, they will write all of these things. See? In JavaScript, they will write all of these things. Are you getting my point, ma? So we need something to JavaScript to make it more and more animations into the canvas. But using canvas, you can able to create really beautiful images. Some kind of beautiful animations also you can do. Let me bring it some kind of reference here. Code pen. No. Now you can see this different logics they will put it. That's all you can draw using the canvas one. But in HTML, you will not do anything. All you will do, you will give canvas, and that canvas one, see here, they will write just a canvas one. That canvas one, JavaScript will take it and JavaScript will write them. Are you getting my point, ma? Any doubts? Any doubts? Is it clear, ma? Now, same way, as I told you, there are some properties which we will use JavaScript, which is like drag and drop. Drag and drop. Let me open it up here. HTML5 drag and drop. I can drag here and I can drop here. I can drag here and I can drop here. How can you do that? Using new HTML property, something called drag and drop. If you go here, you can see it here. Elements draggable equals to true. Draggable equals to, because you gave elements draggable equals to true, because you gave elements draggable equals to true, you can able to do this all. Okay, but am I doing it everything in HTML? No, I just write it draggable equals to true. In JavaScript, I will do that. Okay, JavaScript will make this functionality work. Imagine you have a website where anyone can place anything into any another place. Sir, I'm creating a travel website. Then you will be like, take an empty bag and fill it yourself. You are creating a grocery website. You will be like, instead of saying it like add to cart and all, you will give an empty box whenever they come to site. You will be like, if you add something, it will drag and drop into your box. Those kind of animations will make your site something special than the other people. Are you getting my point, ma? Now, last but not least, you can even use something called data attributes. You can even use something called data attributes. Data attributes. That means HTML elements can able to store some values. Now, you can see they write it HTML element. This guy wrote it like data dash tooltip equals to IAM3. He wrote it now. Data dash tooltip equals to IAM3. There is no property named data dash tooltip only. It's a made up property. Same like HREF, SRC properties will be there now. Now data dash tooltip, there is no property only, but you can able to write data dash anything. You can write it data dash prasad. If you write it, it will work. But what is the use? I will write it data dash prasad equals to something secret number. Then in JavaScript, I will access that element and I will say what is its data dash prasad. I will get its secret number. So you can store the values inside the HTML elements using this data dash tooltip. See, whenever I'm going it, I can able to get its secret information. Sir, in drag and drop, can we use an image as drag and drop or then we drop it in box? Yes, you can do that. You can make it any element, any HTML element, you can use it as draggable equals to true. Is it clear, man? Is it clear here? No. 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 A small notice to everyone, the class is not over, don't worry. Small notice. We two notices. First one, two notices. First one, we have it like Sunday, we have a test. UI full stack test, UI or any other tests are there. If you are a Java guy, if you are a Python guy, .NET guy, you have a test. I know you guys have just started, but give it a shot. Go to UI and just give it a shot. Okay, try it at least. HTML only, CSS and JavaScript they will ask mostly. Okay, but see how the paper is coming. You will understand what type of questions they are asking, so that when I am explaining the topics, what kind of topics you can expect also you will understand, what kind of questions you can ask also you will understand. Okay, what the other people are actually in interviews and all they are asking, they will understand. Okay, and second important note is tomorrow there is no class. We have our next class from Monday, and from Monday onwards we'll start our CSS. Okay, Monday onwards we will start our CSS and we will have it on from Monday, not tomorrow. Okay, ma'am? Yeah. The class now. Online someone is asking me why to use data attributes. Understand this. Data attributes are used to store the values. Imagine here I have some kind of calculator. You know calculators how they will work, na? You will have 1, 2, 3, 4 some kind of values. Now if I have something like 1 here, whenever they press 1 or again 2, whenever they press 1, it should come 1 here, na? Whenever they press 2, again 2 will be coming here, na? Or added to here, na? If you press. That means each and every number, not only what it is displaying, it should also contain some value, right or not, in a memory. There are two approaches. One is like people will write Then someone click on second button, add to. Like that, they will write it in JavaScript. Another method is in HTML only they will write iska data attribute to. Then JavaScript will write it like simply, if anyone click on any button, add its attribute only. Okay. Anyway, each one have their own attribute now, so they will add that only. Are you getting my point, ma? So the second kind of approach is actually useful. So that the less JavaScript, more HTML. Is it clear the data attributes why we use, sir? Online, is it clear? Yeah. Online, I don't have idea how to take the test. You can ask the admin. Okay, I think in classroom also they mentioned it. Okay, just contact the admin for more details. Now, sample test papers and all, I don't have anything actually. Okay, so they are just conducting the test. That's why I'm just saying it like just give it a shot. Okay, now, next one. Does anyone have any more kind of, doubts or anything in any topic except patterns? You have only patterns, right? Doubt. Now let's go with the patterns then. Form validations. Sunday no class. Class is not Sunday or tomorrow. Sunday exam is there. And I'm saying it to you to attend. That's it. Online, don't get confused, ma. Now, online, someone asked a nice question actually. Why are this circle, my name Prasad, coming one up by another? Why are they not coming one by one? The reason is I gave position x and y. This x and y will take absolute values. Absolute values means this is 0, 0. This is some kind of 1400 with some kind of logic like that. Okay. And height. Like this, you will have your whole screen, some coordinates. On these coordinates, I give circle also 100, 100. And square also I gave it in the same 100, 100. Line also I gave it in that only. Prasad also I gave that only. Why? Actually, my screen is limited to this much only. When I give it more circle, the circle is becoming half circle. When I give it more than 100. The reason it is happening because height of the element, whatever the height is there, height is not sufficient. In future CSS, what we will do, we will understand height property. Once we understand height property, if we make screen is height 100 VH, means 100 percentage, then you can able to do, anywhere you like it. You can put one circle, one line here, one line here, one line here, like that. Is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear, sir? Now go here. Yesterday we did this username, email, age, password, and in this you need to do email. For email or password, you can use something called pattern, sir. Hello. Also, after half an hour, like, or can I call you back after half an hour? Now, next one. Let's use, sir. Form. Now, for the people who didn't get it yesterday, patterns are used for a regular expression. Patterns are used for a regular expression. Now, I am giving in a square brackets. Usually, regular expressions. Imagine I give name Raj. It will take only Raj. Or if I give capital A to capital Z, it is a grouping element. it will take only capital letters. If I take, I can take capitals, I can take smalls, I can take capitals, smalls, or numbers. Any doubts? Any doubts, sir? No. You can able to say first letter should be capital and remaining your wish after that. You can say it like plus. You can see remaining your wish. Or you can say first letter capital, comma. That means only capital letters I want, but at least one capital letter. Okay. Or more than that. That means if you give answer A, fine. A, B, fine. A, B, C, fine. But if you give A, B, C, not fine. Because I'm expecting for only capitals, no smalls. Does anyone have doubts in this? Does anyone have doubts in this? Till now, is it clear? Now, if I execute this, how to know the format of password? You should visible it, sir. Listen, format of the password. How the user will know? Sir, how the user will know? How the user will know? We need to write it. How do you write it? You will write it here, right? Passwords should be only capitals. Now, could you show anything example for a pattern? Yeah, this is a pattern, no? I didn't understand, Sumedha. How it work? Now, देखो. Now, if I say A, B, C, you cannot see it. I will say, I'll show you keyboard. How to show you password? JavaScript will do that, not HTML. But if I go here, if I write it, U, go here, U, I. Then if I try to submit the form, it will say, first I will fill. What is the format I gave for this array? I will say at least 1A, BBC. Now, take this. This pattern understand. If I submit, is it coming, ma? Now see, it is saying a error. It is showing me error. The reason it is showing me error because I said it at least one. A to Z means all alphabets capitals. A to Z means all alphabets capitals. If I say in brackets one, only one capital letter, we see anything. But if I say one comma, at least one capital letter, A or A, B, whatever, but all capitals only. Now, next one. Now, if I go here, if I go here, if, if I go here, someone said it like, sir, like a lot of website blink the format to fill a pattern, then easily fill it by user. I didn't get it. Blink the format means you mean fill the format like placeholder. You can put some placeholder if you want it. Password format. See, that is what I'm getting it not down. Usually, people will put in the password format in red color. Okay, in chota one, or you can put it some kind of on top. Okay, you can give it like some kind of placeholder. Same thing I can give in some kind of placeholder also that people will see it. Or I can give some kind of example here. Example E A P. When I go here, ABC. Now when I go here, I am writing something. Will it show error or not? Now, some people will ask this, sir, instead of saying please match the format. If I show the message here, that would be good, no? For that, you need to write some kind of title. You can say something like title. Is it clear now? Online, is it clear now? Now user will know now what they have to enter. If they enter wrong password, now everyone tell me here. Here you can see, you can able to give small a to small z, 1 comma, 0 to 9, 1 comma. Now what is this mean pattern? What is this pattern means? At least one capital, at least one small, or at least one number, numerical value. It's like 0 to 9 I give. Any doubt, sir? Now we can use different regular expressions, sir. Or let me give here phone number. Where is this number? Instead of age, phone number. Instead of age, let's give phone number. Now here phone number, I will say instead of min, max and all, I will say pattern. I will say, sir, one comma is mandatory. No, one comma बोले तो at least one. ऐसा special characters चाहिए तो in group give whatever the special characters you want. Okay, I will give it like this. Like if I want something like 0 to 9, 0 to 9, exactly 10 digits. Exactly like 10 digits. Now, you can even go, if you see in the validations, I gave it in each form validations notes. I even gave some extra symbols like dollars. What does it mean by dollar? Okay. Or what does it mean by something kind of asterisk? Asterisk means from 0 to infinity. Okay, I didn't print 0, I think 0. Plus means 1 to infinity. What does that mean? I will show you now slowly. Let's say required. Phone number should be 10 digits. And I will give one title also, sir. Title. Phone number should be 10 digits. Now, I will remove this pattern there. Now I will enter phone number 1234. 1234. Capital A. Required na something. Now, password should be only in capital. I give capital only na. I think I give small. Hmm? Oh, sorry. I changed the pattern. Okay, sorry. I said minimum characters, it should be 6 also. Why it is submitting? I said it should be minimum. It should be exactly. What password you have entered? You cannot see that, sir. See, passwords, you cannot see my passwords. If you wanna see, let me put it. A, uh, B, C, 1, 2, 3. I give. Any doubt, sir? No, no. To make it more easy, what I will do is, I think this one will work. Now let's make it more. Let's give the password one more time. Capital A, B, C, one small letter B is enough. One number, 2, 3, 4, 6 characters. My password have 4 conditions. One capital, one small, one number, and total 6 characters. Okay. Shit. What it is saying it, Ray? You cannot see the passwords. That is a problem here. We'll do one thing. I will write it here first. No. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4. Control X. Then paste. Now I know my password. This submitting, Ray. It should not be submitted now. 0 to 9 pattern. Phone number should be correct only. Where exactly I did mistake? Dollar is used actually, dollar is used when you have it like if you enter 10, it should be 10 kind of mandatory to make it complete mandatory. If you put it required, you don't need to put dollar also. It should work. Mm, use text. Patterns will work for text, not numbers. Now it will work. For text, it will work 100%. Patterns won't work for numbers. But if you want it for phone, you can use pattern instead of number. You can use a type called telephone. That will work. Only for numbers, it will not work. For mining all, it will work. Now, go here. Now I think it will work. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have my earlier password. Now it is working. See, are you getting my point, ma? Any doubts? Now, sir, if you wanted to include special symbols, include the special symbols on your own. Okay, like at the rate, plus, and all, whatever the special characters. But special characters, you have to enter it. For name, you entered. For name, you entered wrong pattern. No, sir. I didn't understand. Yeah, I entered a wrong pattern only, na. That's why it is showing me error, na. It is not submitting the form. Did it submit the form? No. It is showing me error. Phone number should be 10 digits. Until I enter 10 digits, it will not stop only. Is it clear? Now, if you want it more in detail, please see the symbols. You can use symbols like asterisk. Asterisk is for 0 to infinity. If I write AB asterisk C, that means B value, if it is B is there or not there, it will work. B should be repetitive. See, it means A. If I give answers, A, C. How many times B came? How many times B came, sir? 0 times. It will work. How many times B came? It will work. How many times B came? It will work. If you give something like asterisk, that value should be 0 to infinite times, it should repeat. Same thing if you put it plus, that value should start from at least 1. That means if I give AC, it's wrong. But if I give ABC, it's right. That is called plus. You can even use something like dot. Dot is called wildcard. So wildcard is now one symbol which can be used for any other symbol. Somewhere I want to use some question mark or some kind of asterisk, but if already asterisk is already included, if I don't want to repeat it, then I will put dot. Dot can be wildcard one. Now, next, uh, we can use question mark. Dot is means any, dot means wildcard, any element. If you put just a dot 10 times, any element you can put it 10 times. Any symbol, anything in the keyboard. Even Chinese letter it will accept. Now, most widely used character is caret. This caret we will use. Caret means we are starting. This should be the starting one. Initial starting, what it has to be. Starting has to be like this. Any doubts? Usually caret we will write it start. Dollar you will write it end. That's why for the dollar I wrote end. D means digit. W means words. Before we wrap it up all, try, can anyone try pattern, can anyone try pattern for emails, valid email, invalid email? When you give email ID, they should find na valid or invalid email. Can you try? Can you all open your books and try it once? I will show you the valid email ID for a valid email. Online people send it to me in chat. Online people send it to me in chat. Online, can you hear me, ma? Online, can you hear me? Is it done? We'll do the valid pattern for email, then it will end. Good. Right. If you want, I can show you this. Not this. Where is this validation wala? If you want, you can see this and do it. कुछ नहीं होता. Right? Online, someone named Shravani did it. Oh, you did only type email, name email. Where is pattern, ma? Task is about pattern, right? I know how to give email, give pattern. Okay. Someone named Shravani, some kind of at the rate. I don't know, like you put one comma, dot comma, one comma. Okay, I was confused. But to the people who are getting confused, it's very simple. At the rate one comma na. What does it mean by at the rate one comma, re? Why people are like this? Now, let me explain it. Now, your Gmail will have three parts. Your Gmail will have three parts. For example, abc at the rate gmail.com. Here it has three parts. Before at the rate, after at the rate, after dot. Before at the rate, after at the rate, after dot. Three parts are there. You need outs here. You need outs here. No. So first, your your thing always starts from caret, always ends with dollar. Why you are writing this? Just for knowing you. If you put it at column, if you put caret, and if you put dollar, so that you will understand. You will understand. Caret it is started, dollar it is ended. That's it. Just for your understanding, it doesn't make anything more. Now, online someone said it like they put it at the rate, they put it one comma. That means they thought it like at least one time at the rate will be there. What if they put at the rate at the rate? It is wrong. What if they give only at the rate? That is wrong. And for your kind information, normally by default, input type equals to email will check for at the rate. Without giving pattern, if you write it input type equals to email, automatically it will check for at the rate, right or not? But I don't want it only at the rate. I want it like so good pattern. What is the problem with the normal type equals to email? Normal type equals to email, if you give e at the rate e, it will work. Now can you see, is this a right email? But still it will accept it. Or it should be 10 digits only. So it's accepting. That is wrong example. So that is why I want it to be not only at the rate. I'm not checking for only at the rate. I have to check it for all three things. Now, first one, pattern, starting with caret, ending with dollar. Inside the caret, let's put a square brackets. And inside the square brackets, people may give it capital A to capital Z, small a to small z, 0 to 9, or they gave me some symbols like some people will have dot in their email ID. Prasad dot 2123 at the rate gmail.com. You can write it. Someone will put a dash, right? You can't put at the rate. Someone put something like percentage. It's their wish. Now, whatever the symbols you think valid, whatever the symbols you think valid, you will give them. I will give mostly these three things. Underscore, dash, dot. Those make sense. Most people will give x underscore y at the rate gmail.com, x dash y at the rate gmail.com, x dot y at the rate gmail.com, or x at the rate gmail.com. People will do it differently. Okay, but if you think it like, sir, they may put any another thing, you may give it. Okay, now after this, what will come? At the rate. What will come? At the rate. If I give at the rate, sir, it will take only at the rate. If you give any other symbol, it will not take. Simple. Now, after at the rate, what will come? Which way? सूर्य पूरा आता In this brackets, if you give Gmail, if you did not give brackets, if you directly write at the rate Gmail, it will take only at the rate Gmail websites. Now I am saying it like take everything here, but how much? It's like minimum 3 characters. Someone asking again, what is the use of the caret? This starting caret represents starting of the string. Dollar represents ending of the string. Caret represents starting of the string and dollar represents ending of the string, sir. Does anyone have any doubts here? No. After this, still it's not over. Plus, you need to write .com, .in, .edu, something like gmail.com, .outlook.in, something kind of one. So if you are writing this, again, sir, after this, you will get .na, you will get .na, right or not? Same like there, where dot will come na, .com, gmail.com, gmail.in, gmail.com, something kind of thing. Now, here comes to the interesting fact. At the rate is not having any meaning. It's a constant here, right? At the rate is a constant now. It's not having any meaning, but dot is having a meaning. According to the regular expressions, dot is having a meaning. So that's why when you are giving anything meaning, useful one, you will do escaping sequence, slash and slash. These are called escaping sequence. What are they called? Escaping sequence means whatever I give after this, whatever I give after this, do not read them. Keep it as it is. If I give after this, if I give after this something asterisk, it will not read what is meant by asterisk. You remember now what is meant by asterisk already? Asterisk means it should repeat. But it will not read it. It will keep asterisk as asterisk. That's it. It will expect asterisk from you. So that's why I will keep dot here. Dot is having a meaning in regular expressions. To keep it, to stop reading the meaning, you have to put escaping sequence. After this, again, same logic. Anything people can give, but they should give it only minimum 2 comma. Like at the rate dot, sorry, it's minimum 2. And this is regular expression. So in HTML, you can validate for anything. In HTML itself, you can validate for anything. What if, sir, you did not give good email? Write it here, title, invalid email. अच्छा, if you did not give it, will print invalid email. कोई doubt है माँ? कोई doubt है? Are clear patterns? Online, someone named Sri gave pattern like capital A to capital Z. It will take only capitals. That is silly. You give 2 times for the name label. I didn't understand. That is wrong, actually. Input type equals to character. I never gave input type character only. Check it, Sri, whatever you're writing. Now, देखो, what is the input type now here? What is the input type? Email. What is the use of ID? ID will use it to identify the element. And you will give one name. You will give one name. And this ID will be connected to label. ID is connected to label. Now, here, pattern. What is the use of pattern? Pattern is used to give a regular expression to match particular pattern. If your input is matching particular pattern, then only your form will be submitted. How do you give these patterns? You will give patterns. If I give, see this, capital U, capital Z, small u to small z, 0 to 9, dot, dash, underscore. You can give anything in this. It means you go brackets now. You can give anything. That's simple logic. I can give anything. Now, here, you should put at the rate. After giving anything, you should put at the rate. Okay, sir, I will put at the rate. After that, you write it capital A to capital Z, small a to small z, 0 to 9. Minimum 3 characters you should give. Minimum 3 characters you should give. Okay, I give 3 characters. Then you should put a dot. Since dot is having a meaning, use escape sequence. Then again, minimum 2 characters. Capital A to capital Z, small a to small z, 0 to 9. Dollar means end, caret means start. That is why I started with small thing. Always understand. No need to go to directly bigger ones. Write a pattern for only capital letters. Write a pattern that accepts only minimum one capital letter. Write a pattern to accept capital and small letters. Write a pattern to accept minimum one capital, one small letter. Like this, slowly, step by step, understand. That will make it perfect. Someone Manasa is asking it like set of special characters. If you want set of special characters, sir. Sir, individually we are giving it. Is there any way set of we can accept those? No, we don't have. Because every special character is separate. You have to give all. There is no way like you have to give individual collectively. Like capital A to capital Z like this collection, you don't have any special characters collection. Is it clear? Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear? Just to try, until this, see, until these basic ones, like this kind of basic ones, try these basic ones, which will accept phone number, okay, those kind of things. Okay, slowly you will increase. Okay, someone in the online, Shravani mentioned it very nice. She gave it like a small a to small z, 0 to 9, and she put it at the rate. She put it something like gmail.com in capital. No need to put it in brackets, gmail.com. No need to put it to gmail.com at the brackets. You can put directly gmail.com. Now her input will take any letters at the rate gmail.com end. If you see her design, if you see her pattern clearly, online you can see in chart, someone Shravani mentioned it. If you see her thing clearly, she did not mention capital letter. If you give your email ID in capital letter, it will say wrong. Are you getting my point, ma? Are you all getting my point? Someone Pooja asked me a question. What does it mean by slash dollar? Okay. I don't put the slash, ma. I don't put the slash. Dollar is having a dot is having a meaning. According to the form validation concepts, dot means any kind of thing. Dot is a wild operator, wild card. If you put dot, you know what will happen? In place of dot, if you put X, Y, Z, any symbol, it will work. Because dot means anything. Dot means anything. But do I want that? No, I want dot only. Do I want anything? No, I want only dot. Means I don't want dot com meaning. I want a dot. That's it. Dot symbol I want. Then you put escape sequence. If you put escape sequence after that, whatever you put, it will not read. When you put escape sequence and dot, it will take only dot. If you do not put it, it will take it anything. Dot means. Is it clear? Online, is it clear, ma Pooja? Is it your doubt clear? That's it for today. I will post the whole thing into the GitHub. Try it to create a form and do the validations and try to practice the complete HTML from free code camp. And any doubts you can mention it in the group, Telegram group. And Monday we'll start CSS and we'll discuss more. That's it for today, ma. Thank you all. Okay.